Warning: the following review is of a show deemed for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Greetings again, YouTube viewers. I am your host, the formal anime reviewer, back again after surviving the horror of Higurashi no Naku Koro, or, if you prefer, When They Cry in English. In case you're wondering why I'm not wearing a tie today, after seeing this anime, I'm not wearing ties for a while. No, nobody was killed with their tie in this show here, but I'm not taking any chances. There was just too many, wow. Yeah, after seeing this show, I'm a little creeped out. Which is a good thing. For those of you looking for a good psychological horror, you have to look no further than this show. I guarantee you, you will be not only dumbfounded by some of the ways people die in this show here, the story itself is so engrossing that you will want to find out how it ends. It really is a great series. The story follows 5 friends: Keiichi, the boy featured in the corner there; Rika, the blue-haired girl; Mion, the green-haired girl in the center; Rena, the red-haired girl with the white hat in the corner there; and Saruko, the blonde-haired girl on the bottom there. The show itself is broken up into several different story arcs, some of them being what are referred to as the question arcs, while the others are being the answer parts that refer back to the questions and explain what happened to them. It takes place in a quiet rural village of Hinamizawa, where these 5 friends experience the same festival again and again and again, and each time something horrible happens to them. We're kind of caught in an endless time loop, although at the end of the first season it's not really explained what is going on. In each of the story arc, one of the children there plays a villain, and the rest are usually the victims of the villain there. And it's really interesting to see in each of the arcs there what happens, because new aspects are revealed about each character that you didn't see before, and it just builds upon the mystery of Hinazawa that by the end of the first season you're left wanting more. Unfortunately, I cannot go too much more into the story about this anime. 1, because I would just ruin it for you. 2, because this isn't one of those stories that is told in a linear fashion. What you get is a little snippet here, you get a little snippet here, you might get an answer here, you might get another snippet here. It's one of those you have to watch the entire thing in order to get all the information, all the clues to the puzzle. That is why I'm going to shut up about this now. That also goes for the characters as well. I'm sorry, I mean, I know I'm not trying to shirk off my duties here as a reviewer, but I really cannot talk about the characters as well, because I'm just going to give away too much about the story here. What I will say, though, is that the story usually revolves around Keiichi and how he usually deals with the events that transpire in front of him here. Sometimes he's the villain, sometimes he's the victim, other times he's the hero. But he's, out of the 5 friends that are featured there, he's the one that's usually featured the most, and usually the story is most revealed. If you had the label this show here, this would be a psychological horror, and the reason for it is that it's not like your typical horror fest and you got monsters or demons or some weird creepy thing running around killing helpless teenagers. What it is, it's more mental. What is shown is usually not too gory, but what is going on in terms of the context and what's happening usually will hit you hard. Okay, I guess the best way I can show this is by giving you a clip from the show here. I do warn, though, this is kind of intense, so if you're kind of sensitive, skip this part. I'm also going to try to recreate as best I can my reaction to this scene from the first time I saw it. So, trust me, this here really did hit me hard. The setup, what's going on is Mion's twin sister Shion has been a bad girl, and to make up for her sins and for dragging others involved in this, she is told that she has to sacrifice 3 nails in order to save her life and the lives of those that she dragged into her mess. Now, I'm sure some of you probably aren't going to be as affected by this as I obviously was. The only reason why I had a hard time with this is because I lost a fingernail when I was a child, and it's, yeah, it's still, yeah. Anyway, getting back to the show here. For those of you that want a good psychological horror, this is obviously the place you want to be here. For those of you that want an engaging and compelling story, this is the place you want to be here. For the squeamish, stay away. Trust me, you do not want to watch this if you are squeamish. I do have to give out a disclaimer on this. I've only seen the first season of the show here, and that's what I'm reviewing right now. I will review the second season at another time. The reason why I make this distinction is that the first season presents 3 questions and 2 answers, while the second season presents, I think, 1 answer and I think 3 answers. 1 question, 3 answers. I think that's how it went. So if you're going to watch this show here, just keep in mind you're going to need to stick around for the second season. I will review it at a later date. It's just with the holidays coming up, time is an issue for me here. But when I do finish the second season, I will review it and let you guys know how it turns out. However, that does not detract from the quality of the first season. So, in my final score here, I will reflect that this is based on solely the first season and not including the second season. Overall, I give Higurashi no Naku Koro Season 1 a 4 maniacal laughs out of 5. Now, for all you sub versus dub fanboys out there, really, both are good in this show here. I saw about half the series in English, I saw the other half in Japanese, and really, there was really little difference in terms of the quality of the voice acting here. I do prefer the English just a little bit more, but that's just my personal preference. However, you're not going to have a problem with the with either or in this case here. Thanks again for tuning in to my review. Up next will be Black Lagoon. I finished the show. I've got the clips. I just need to assemble it, so it should be out next couple days. Hopefully, if I get the time to do it. Anyway, I'm the formal anime reviewer saying good night. Peace out. Special shout out goes to Jezebel14 for the request.